Let's talk about Foot Locker's potential acquisition today. Now, Dick's Sporting Goods is eyeing Foot Locker's acquisition in a bold expansion play. Dick's Sporting Goods is nearing a deal to acquire Foot Locker at $24 a share, which is approximately 90% premium over Foot Locker's current trading price. The deal, if finalized, would be Dick's largest acquisition and would mark a strategic leap into the international markets. Foot Locker has had a turbulent year, with its stock down over 40% before the news of the talks, challenges that have included tariff headwinds and shifting brand dynamics, particularly with Nike. Under its current CEO, Mary Dillon, who previously led Ultra Beauty, Foot Locker has been investing in e-commerce and rebuilding key brand relationships. And when we talk about Dick's, which is led by Lauren Dobart, it has also been actively reinventing the in-store experience with the House of Sport mega stores. The company is down 8% this year but touched all-time high in January with its market cap just under $19 billion. This move follows 3G Capital's $9.4 billion buyout of Skechers and signals further consolidation in the global sports retail and sneaker market. There are a couple of signals that these acquisitions are pointing to. First and foremost, that brick-and-mortar retail is under pressure, brands are regaining power, and scale, reach, and experience are becoming key differentiators. Let's look at all the strategic implications in detail. First and foremost, the vertical consolidation in the sports retail. Now, Dick's is a dominant US sports retailer with strong control over its in-store experience and private label brands. Acquiring Foot Locker gives it access to a global footprint because Foot Locker has 2,400 stores across 26 countries, and exclusive sneaker access and streetwear clout via brands like Nike, Adidas, and Puma, and an urban and youth-oriented consumer base that complements Dick's suburban family shopper. The implication here is that Dick's can become both a lifestyle and a performance retail powerhouse, controlling more of the sneaker and the streetwear value chain. The second implication is the international expansion almost overnight. Dick's is predominantly US-focused. Foot Locker's presence in Europe and other international markets instantly gives Dick's a distribution as well as a brand recognition boost outside of US. The implication is that the deal becomes an entry ramp for Dick's global ambitions without really building international infrastructure from scratch. The third implication is in real estate and experience strategy. Foot Locker's mall-based store fleet is very different from Dick's House of Sport experiential megastores. The implication being that there is a potential dual retail strategy, using Foot Locker as the fast fashion or sneaker drop outlet while positioning Dick's for an experience-driven, high-margin flagship environments, but store overlap and cost-cutting will likely follow. This brings us to the brand relationship reset. Now, Foot Locker has been working to win back key brands like Adidas after losing exclusivity deals. Meanwhile, Dick's has cultivated partnerships through omnichannel integration and data. The implication here being that combined, they could offer the brands a more powerful retail partner and also have more bargaining power, especially with brands like Nike, which have been recalibrating its whole wholesale partnerships. This also leads us to think if this is a defensive play amidst weaker consumer spending. With US consumer demand under pressure, consolidation offers an efficiency play and stronger pricing leverage across marketing, supply chain, and operations. The implication being that this is much more of a defensive play than an offensive play, controlling more shelf space as discretionary spending slows and tariffs slow. And lastly, let's talk about the response to the private equity activity. The recent $9.4 billion acquisition of Skechers by 3G Capital signals rising interest in athletic and lifestyle retail. The implication being that Dick's is signaling that it plans to play offense and not get left behind, especially as private equity circles the sector looking for undervalued assets. Now, this is what we wanted to share with you with respect to Foot Locker's acquisition by Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, this is more of a developing story. Do stay tuned in for more updates on this as well as on other topics. Thank you.